Hi. I look crazy today, I know. I don't normally wear this this lipstick because it goes everywhere. It is, I don't like it. It's by Revolution. It's not opaque and I don't like it. Okay, we're doing a lot of mental health stuff lately, so I thought I could delve back into this. I wanted to make this into a book. It's too dark to be a book. Oh, you don't know what that is? Oh, I tried to film this video before and I didn't like it, so I just deleted the whole thing. But I haven't read this in a year maybe? This is a collection of essays I wrote throughout high school and the beginning of college, maybe. They're all about mental health. Mental illness, depression to be more exact. Short essays. I'm not good at reading stuff out, I apologise. In 2016 I had a running total of 11. I don't remember which one's which. Okay, here's my blurb. A series of essays written when times of extreme emotion came over me. Showing some true thoughts of someone with depression trying to make it through one of the most stressful times of their life. High school. This is about to get real emo and real dark, and I'm going to have to bleep out a lot of this. Let's begin with never asked for this. I never asked to be born, to be alive. I never asked for them to stop talking to me. I never asked them to start. I never asked for them to drop me once I started to get annoying. I never asked for them to pick me up. I never asked to love you. I never asked to be hurt by you. I never asked to be loved by you. I never asked to hurt you. What is this? I never asked to lose you. I never asked to gain you. I never asked to feel this bad. I never asked to feel that good. I never asked for this life I was given. So don't try and tell me that I'm being a selfish brat. You kind of are. Don't try to tell me that I don't appreciate them. You're the only thing I appreciate, but I never asked for them to grow tired of me. I never asked for him to leave me. I never asked for him to choose. I never asked to love him. I never asked to feel like this. I never asked for him, them, anyone, anything. So don't try and tell me that I'm a brat who doesn't care about anything. I care about everything. I'm the girl who wants to die, but is afraid of dying. I'm the girl who doesn't care, but cares way too much. I'm the girl who's always picked up only to be dropped on her ass again. I'm the girl who got the double whammies of depression and anxiety. I'm the girl who never asked for anything. I'm the girl who didn't ask for any of this. I'm the girl who never asked. If you hear me mention him a lot, that is the boy I was in love with in high school. One of my really close friends since I joined high school. What are you? Kind of fell out, we kind of made up, but we don't really talk anymore. Some of this is so bad, like I don't think I can read it. The Fall. This is about, buildings. Okay? Hi YouTube, you love me. Okay, I'm not gonna like read the whole thing because it's really fucking dark and I don't want this like out there anywhere because my mind is a really fucking dark place. I'm just gonna read you a line. I wanted to feel real emotion, not fake ones brought on by happy pills, antidepressants. That was my mindset throughout all of high school, and I took antidepressants and I love them. This is about like, why am I depressed? Like nothing happened to make me this way, but I am this way, that sort of thing. Nothing extremely traumatizing has happened to me. My grandfather died, as I normally would at that age. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? My family isn't extremely broken, maybe a little. I've never been bullied to the point of no return. Did for like 2 weeks, but like never like constantly for years on end. All I have to go on is that a family member may have once felt like this. My whole fucking family has a history of this. Are you kidding me? So if there's nothing to trigger it, why do I have it? Why do I have depression? Why do I have anxiety? Huh? My friends have bigger problems and they're able to continue on. My friend's granddad died a week ago, yet here she is in school, showing no signs of grief. Some of my friends have family problems, yet they manage. They manage to sit down at night and revise for the upcoming nightmare called GCSEs. Yet, all I manage to do is lie face down in a pillow trying to convince myself to try. All my friends, almost everyone I know has it worse, so why can't I? Why does this illness have to relapse at the worst times? The times when I need to be okay, when I need to sort out my life. It's so hard because even when you do finally get that motivation that you needed, you don't have the energy to do anything. You're just tired, just so tired of trying. You just want to sleep and never wake up. Nothing is wrong. So why do I feel like this? I always ended it kind of like repetition. This is so cute. I was so fucking obsessed with this dude. Like, I look back at it now and it's kind of cringy how obsessed I was, but like, it was also kind of cute. I never stalked him, okay, I was never that bad. I was just, oh, I admired him so much. Looking back now, a lot of it doesn't seem like love, it just seems like I admired him a lot as a person and I wanted to be more like him. Like, it's a big part of it, really. Confusion. This is gonna sound really stalkerish, but I didn't do this, okay? I squint as I stare at his defined features, the most confusing features. His smile that hides 1,000 mysteries. His eyes that hides 1,000 lies. All features that live to confuse my lonely heart, day in, day out. It's like he does it on purpose. Says a thing and does another. He lives to confuse me of his feelings until the fateful day when he cannot run anymore. The ins and out of that whole thing was, he always knew that I liked him. I made it like blatantly fucking obvious. But like, he would do things that would make me think that he liked me. And other people could kind of see it, but like, at the end of the day, I did full on confess to him and he did say that he never did like me back. But he always confused me by doing things that led me on. He didn't mean to, he didn't know he was doing it, but like, it happened. I bit my cheek as I gaze upon him once again. We're talking now, but yet I hear no words. All my senses head to him. But he talks as if I'm an old friend, someone he is so utterly comfortable with. That's a good thing, I suppose. I miss those days. I honestly miss when I was so fucking comfortable with this guy and he was so comfortable with me that like we could talk about fucking anything and it would be the best conversation of my life. But like, you get to now and I haven't talked to him in like 6 months, okay, no 4 months, but like, the only person who I have comfortable conversations like that with is Aoife and Damien. Like, no one else. I miss my friends sometimes. I'm not the only one to question his display of feelings. Many question if he is capable of loving. I do not, of course. I know he is from the times I spent with him, but I still wonder if his feelings for me go as deep as my feelings for him. I'm no longer gazing at him now, rather I'm staring at a blank wall, turning today's events over within my head. Did he really look at me? Is it my imagination? People say I'm obsessed. That's how you are when you're in love, always wondering, are they thinking of you? People who have told me this though do not realize that they were just as I was, obsessed. They once loved me, but yet, since their feelings early on, and his still remain a mystery for me. To me, tell me, good man I love, why do you confuse me so? A lot easier when you're older, because people just tell you that they like you, and you're like, oh, I like you back. It's true. Voices. I did go through a period of time where I thought I had schizophrenia because I would hear things, I was seeing things. I don't want to call it a phase, but I feel like it was just a phase, but I don't know if it was. I don't know what it was. I asked a psychiatrist and they didn't tell me anything. I said, I think I have schizophrenia, and he was like, no. Whisper, whisper, whisper. inaudible whispers. All I'm fucking thinking about is, here's the motherfucking tea! Everywhere, everything. All I hear, hissing insults, threats, reflecting my wishes back to me. My wishes of closure, of freedom, freedom from them and the others and everyone, everything. Just for it all to end. To say night night. They whisper in the morning, the evening, but the time when they are the loudest is at 4 AM when all is silent. They decide to search my memories, pull out my worst and play them back. To increase all the regrets that I'll leave behind one day. All the things I desperately want to change but will be left useless to try. They taunt, hiss, snap, cackle, die, 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 screaming, roaring so loud, so bloody loud. Shut up, I scream. But they only get louder. The volume always increasing, drowning out my own thoughts, drowning out my rationality, clouding the tiny fleck of hope that I once had, slowly killing the light once placed there, like pooling blood, drowning a spider, gurgling and spluttering. I gasp for air, screaming internally for help, for savior, to be set free of my water like prison. Save me, they control my body now, dragging the blood. Oh, I was getting really into that and I did not read that sentence. Oh, I can't say that. I can feel them fading, the voices, myself, everything. I get to say goodnight, I get to leave and to finally be free of the voices haunting me. I'm starting to rap. I can't rap. I'm sorry if I'm laughing, it's just I'm caught off guard sometimes by these. Dreams. Staring up at the twinkling night sky, I let the cold evening air run its breezy fingers, or spirals, through my hair. My cheeks tint as the cold and my eyes water. Okay. A shooting star crosses my vision, my thoughts retreat back to the dreams I dreamt at night. The dream where all is well, where I'm happy, where everyone is happy. I wish for strength. The strength to fight the illness I am cursed with, the strength to fight the depression, the strength to stop my anxiety, the strength to destroy the chance of schizophrenia. I told you. I did think I had it. I dream that people one day understand what these words truly mean. That we are not lazy or shy or crazy, that parts of our brain just do not function properly anymore. That we can be cured. We need patience, kindness and understanding. That we do not seek the attention of others. That we just want to be rid of the mental illness. That we did not choose this lifestyle. That no one should choose this lifestyle. Dream that the world will one day be a better place for those I love, for myself, and for our future generation. I dream we can all come together and finally be human. And as I turn back into my hospital room, come to the realization that my dream may not come true for a long time to come. Fucking hell, I was such a dark person. But the same like concept is there, like dreaming that people understand that mental illness is not all in your head. Stars. Twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are. I snuck out again tonight, lay on the trampoline as I froze in the midnight air. As soon as my eyes caught sight of the stars, it was all forgotten. The worries, the pain, the voices, everything. The glittering flecks among the dark blue sky blinking at me. I watched as stars died, as they were born, as they seemed to move across the sky. And I thought of how lucky I was. That if I had given up those 2 years ago when I did, that I never would have gotten the chance to see the twinkling stars. Showing me how little my existence was, and for once I didn't think of it in a bad way. I thought of it in the way that if I got hurt again tomorrow, I could just come outside and watch them twinkle once again. The moment I gazed upon them, I'd forgotten how I'd hurt the ones around me, how I disappointed them, how they didn't need me, more like I needed them, and in that moment I was okay. The first time I'd felt truly okay in years, truly free to live my life, and all my thoughts, how they tell me that it may not be the last time I get to feel the freedom until I finally break and give up completely. So I lay on the trampoline tonight, gazing up at the stars, living in the house that I will be able to do the same one day. Hope that I'll be able to do the same one day. Living in the hope that I can be free from myself. Notes. Pen glides across paper as I wrote yet another fingers click away as I finally spill. Finally tell you why I didn't eat today, why I didn't sleep, why I didn't smile. Why I wasn't me. Secrets finally told as I write another note. Another note about it all, the depression, the hate I feel for no one but me. About how I love you all and that... Oh, we're not reading that one. That's dark. Can I just say, I wrote most of these in my high school classes. Emotionally unstable. One mistake, one tiny simple mistake, and that's what set me off. Depression is truly a weird illness because you do one thing wrong by accident and the memory haunts you for the rest of the week. Sometimes I just wish that I hadn't even tried in the first place. I'd never been saved. Just making it harder for everyone else. But that's just what depression does. Amplifies everything tenfold. Embarrassment, self-hate, even tiredness. Just makes you completely unstable emotionally. For weeks I can go and feel nothing. I won't cry or laugh. But then I make one small mistake and I break. I'll wait until I arrive home, then wait some more until everyone's in bed asleep, then I punish myself. Ooh. It's got dark as well. Waking up the next day I feel numb. But somehow I'm able to feel a little more, and I hate it. Depression is not giving a fuck, but if you mix it with anxiety, you always give a fuck when you don't give a fuck. Being emotionally unstable is a part of being depressed. To put it simply, I hate it. I did have to miss out a big portion of that because it was very triggering, and self-harm is a thing. It's a thing, you know. It happens, people do it, but I don't like to talk about it because it can trigger other people to do it. I would know because if I go on Tumblr and I search up stuff and it shows me stuff, it impacts me, it triggers me. Or it used to, like, I don't do that anymore. Good letters for you, letters to you. Hopefully this will be nicer. Oh my god. I know what this is now. When I was in high school, we had someone in my like homeroom, tutor room, and they died of cancer when I was in year 11. So I was 16. Yeah, I think I just turned 16. And I was never like really close with them, but my homeroom teacher, my tutor teacher, was the one. They called me when he did pass. I don't really know why, because I was never really this person's best friend. Like, I was friends with them, and I talked to them in tutor all the time. You know, everyone loved him. He was an amazing person, but I was never really that close to be able to get that phone call. Like, I was best friends with another guy who was way closer, who made a video for the guy, and they didn't call him and tell him. He had to find out when he went to school the next day, and I just think that's very fucked up. But I wrote this to him. I think it was a couple of days after he died, I think, I'm not really sure. Dear blank, it's been a few months since we last heard from you. I wonder how you feel now. Are you happy? At peace? Are you finally rid of all the pain? I hope you are. We're vouching for you. It's calming down now here. Well, as much as it can during exam season. People are finally accepting it. Finally able to stop grieving for you. That's more than I can say for myself. I know we were never extremely close, but you were one of the reasons I kept fighting. Now that you're gone, I've had moments of doubt. I've relapsed again, just as you would expect from me. You and my grandfather leaving me took a toll. But I'm happy for you both. I'm happy that you're finally free from the torment we call life. I wish I could follow in your footsteps, but I know you wouldn't want that. He misses you too, my important person. He said your name today and his eyes, I could see how much he missed you. How much everything was taking a toll. Can I ask if you one favour from whenever you're bored? Please watch over him. Oh my god, this is so sad. If anyone deserves to be happy, it is him. He deserves so much more than he gets. So now that you're free, I ask of one request. It's been a few months since we last heard from you. Are you doing well? Our little angel up in heaven. Please, just finally be well. Right, we're gonna get to one last one called second best. Tests, second. Races, second. Life, second. Love, second. Second, 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 second. Fucking second. Every day I question why. Why am I never the first choice? Why am I always second? There's always someone better than I. Everyone has someone but me. Frankly, I think that I just annoy them into putting me second. Because at some point, I was the person that everyone went to. But times like these, times like those come to an end, and now I'm done. When I'm sad, I have no one to call, no one to text. When I'm contemplating oofing myself, Jesus, I have no one to talk me out of it. I have to use memories. No one ever talks about me like I put the stars in the sky, yet I seem to be able to do it for others. There were times when they were contemplating gaining freedom and they just come straight to me for help, for comfort, but now I've hurt them too much. They will never put their trust in me again. Even the one I love had a phase where I was so important to him, but then I introduced him to my friend and they became close. He's never there anymore. I don't blame him. Actually, I don't blame anyone. It would put me second too. All my friends are better friends who understand them more, can relate more. I'm just there. Why am I there? Why? And yet again, come back to the question, why? Those were my emo essays. I did leave out some because they were too dark for YouTube, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. I was inspired by Gabby's show. She did this video in 2017. I believe that is when she recorded it and when I tried to record it the first time. But I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. I had to charge my camera, so we're down here now. Yeah, thanks for watching. I look grosser down here, don't I? Yeah, I feel gross. Those were the thoughts of a dead girl, who's no longer a dead girl. Subscribe for more mental health content. I'm trying to make more of it, to bring more awareness to it. I know it's not awareness month or awareness week or whatever the fuck it is. It should be aware all the time. Thanks for watching. Follow my social media, join the Discord, and I shall see you guys next time when I rub all this off my face, which I have to do now.